Hey y'all! Today I'm gonna be reacting to South Park The Streaming Wars. So I just watched the trailer for it, and from my understanding of the trailer, it's going to be about Cartman and his mom moving to a trailer that looks like a hot dog, and Cartman is so embarrassed about it that he runs away. And judging by the title and description of the movie, the kids are all going to be streaming on Twitch and getting very competitive about it. This is actually the first South Park Paramount Plus original I've seen. I just got Paramount Plus today so I could react to this movie. Yeah, so I love South Park, but I didn't think it would be worth it to get Paramount Plus just to watch that post-COVID special. So yeah, I haven't seen any of the other Paramount original South Park movies, but I will watch this one anyway. Let's get started.
Of an environmental crisis. The winters are bringing less and less snow, and now we are facing a drought due to the effects of global Manbearpig.
A drought? Manbearpig? No, Manbearpig. Manbearpig?
All of Denver's water comes from streams up in the mountains. But now, Manbearpig has decimated these areas and wreaked havoc on the upper mountain streams. And so, effective immediately, we are declaring a drought and cutting back on all the city's water.
Wow, I never realized Manbearpig was supposed to be a parallel to global warming.
Eric Cartman? Eric Cartman!
What? You're ruining it!
This is your stop.
Oh. Right. Excuse me.
I don't recognize that bus driver.
Not in the best mood, I guess.
Hey, are you still worried about Karen?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. But we all have to try to just be happy, you know? No matter what happens with Karen.
You're right. Okay, come on.
Hey! Stan, where do you think you're going?
I'm gonna go hang out at Tolkien's house for a bit, Karen.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am,
Okay,
Karen.
it's gonna take a lot more than 5 people to make 10,000 paper boats in 3
I
days.
told you I don't want our son hanging out with those people.
And exactly what do you mean by those people?
Randy changed his name to Karen?
Have to happen. Everything keeps changing and I'm not adapting.
Not having hot water is one thing, but having ketchup instead of water.
I deserve to not have people walk all over me, okay? I have the right to call the cops when things happen.
That's fine, Karen.
Who calls their dad Karen? That's like so disrespectful.
I said I don't want him here.
Well, then what harm is he doing, Karen?
His family farm is shady. Did you know that they're doing a streaming service? I demand that you investigate.
Oh, that's what they meant by streaming wars.
You guys, get over here. Sit down, you guys. We need to talk.
What's going on, dude?
Check this out.
Where'd you get that?
Making stuff for streaming services.
I bet this is what Matt and Trey thought when they first heard about streaming, that it's about literal streams.
Well, that sounds like a fun activity. I was just gonna ask you guys, do you know any way to, raise money?
What do you mean?
We have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay, I need to try and raise some money because my mom needs to have a surgery, and we can't afford it.
Oh.
That is so manipulative. making it sound like his mom has cancer or some other life threatening disease.
That's why I'd like to make you an exclusive deal. I want 10,000 of your little boats, and I'll pay you $15,000.
$15,000?
But I'm gonna need them right away, say 3 days. I have big plans.
Dude, we can't make 10,000 boats in 3 days.
We'll do it.
Okay, it's gonna take a lot more than 5 people to make 10,000 paper boats in 3 days.
Cal, well, they're gonna take everything they can get. Everyone knows at the end of the day, there's only gonna be like 3 streaming services, so then like everyone just wants to have their shit on their stream and get bought out, you know? And they don't give a fuck how good anything is. And the people who made all the deals, well, they don't give a fuck, because they're all gonna get fired anyway, you know? And everyone working at this streaming service is now working over at that streaming service. No one gives a shit about what fucking goes on in it. Butters, I think you've had too many popsicles. Yeah, I think maybe I had one too many popsicles.
Popsicles don't do that. That's what drinking alcohol does.
Hey, aren't you guys forgetting something? Cartman's mom's surgery?
Oh, right. Well, what do you say, guys? With this money, before we do anything, we pay for Cartman's mom's surgery!
You definitely have my share, Eric.
Me too.
I really don't fucking deserve you guys.
He really doesn't. Wow, he has chickens now. My mom has chickens for a while, but then she gave them away.
Eric,
Okay, that's fine.
so you're running away?
Oh, I'm not running away, Mom. No, that would be the easy way out. You remember when I told you how easy breast enhancement would be, and you said, if it's so easy, why don't you do it? Well, I'm taking your advice, Mom. If you won't get fake breasts, then I will.
What?
I've already paid the clinic, and I'll just tell them that the implants were for me. You know, it's 2022, right? You know they do surgeries like this to kids now.
They do? Let me Google that. Okay, so South Park just made that up. Nobody under 18 years of age can legally get breast implants.
Something tore him apart and shit in his face. Workers found him late this morning. The footprints are those of a pig, but the claw...
Whoa, why did Manbearpig shit in his face?
It all! And when all the water is gone, there's only one thing left for people to use. The one thing that a pee-pee have more than everybody, huh? No, it's good. It's completely safe, just a little salty, huh?
Okay, that's gross.
That if it feels it's good getting you, oh, you just keep on using me until you use me up. Until you use me up. They keep trying to tell.
That was a good movie. Thanks to everyone who voted for South Park, the streaming wars, on my last poll. You're probably wondering why I'm in my room right now. It's because my brother is making dinner right now, and I don't want him to hear any spoilers for South Park, the streaming wars, because he also hasn't seen it, and he's also a South Park fan. So yeah, I just got Paramount Plus just so I could react to South Park: The Streaming Wars. but I'm probably gonna watch more South Park Paramount Plus originals with my brother, of course. So, anyway, I knew what a Karen was before I saw this movie, but I did not think anyone would call their own dad a Karen, so I thought that he must have changed his name to Karen at first. This movie was very different from what I expected. I expected that they were going to be like streaming on Twitch or something. I did not expect literal streaming services. But I guess it makes sense because Matt and Trey are pretty old, so maybe the first time they heard the phrase streaming service, they thought literal streaming services. So yeah, I guess that makes sense. I did not. I've seen the Man Bear Pig episode, but I did not realize that Man Bear Pig was supposed to be a metaphor for global warming. That's that's new to me. I I hope you have a happy Father's Day. Bye.